Hi, Mr. and Mrs. Gutierrez. It's been 9 years since we first met, so allow me to recap what has happened since. First, Mr. Gutierrez, you took our advice and obtained a $50,000 business loan to start your new app venture. Since then, your app has hit the market and become a huge success. Shortly after, your station wagon broke down wherever you did meet the woman who would become your future wife. The car loan associated with your Jeep has already been paid off. However, you and your wife are still saddled with credit card and college debt. Now you've been married happily for 3 or 4 years and are expecting twins.
A few weeks ago, Rolling Stone offered you $50 million for your app business. Now the question becomes, what do you do with this? We need to make sure we analyze all of the options. But before we dive into this, we need to address some key points. First, it is important to ensure that no current or former employees have any claim to the ownership of the app. If they do, they also need to be involved in this decision. Now let's jump into the options. Take the deal. Sell the app as patents or patentable items for the full $50 million. According to the IRS tax code 1235, because you are selling the patent rather than the business, you are eligible for the capital gains marginal tax rate of 20% rather than the ordinary tax rate of 39.6%. This will save you $9.8 million in federal tax. Number 2, don't take the deal. You've already mentioned to us that you are hesitant about selling the business, but if you do not sell, we hope you consider taking out a larger withdrawal of money from the business to help ensure financial security for your growing family. There are no significant tax changes for this option. Number 3, negotiate the deal. There's an opportunity to sell a portion of your company if your company has more than one app. If you restructure it into a limited liability company, you can sell one app to Rolling Stone while still keeping the remaining apps. That way, you can still be involved in the company you created. This transaction is eligible for the capital gains tax rate of 20%. This negotiation will most likely result in a lower offer price. We believe you should highly consider option 1, as it offers significant financial and personal benefits. We would advise you that your family remain living in Texas while the sale occurs, as there is no state income tax in Texas versus the 3.9% rate in Pennsylvania. This will save you about $2 million in state income taxes and help you avoid federal alternative minimum tax.
So you're on the road to Philadelphia after you have contemplated your U-turn, wondering, where am I going to live? Well, we've evaluated some of your options and have a recommendation for you. If you choose not to sell the business, we have estimated you qualify for a $600,000 mortgage at a 4.1% interest rate. This means the suburban mansion and the house downtown are no-goes. However, if you choose to sell the business, you will have ample cash flows to buy any of these homes. And based on what you have told us about your preferences, we think the suburban home outside of Philadelphia would most meet your needs. The only downside to this home is the $150,000 renovation that you need. Another thing you need to consider is insurance. We recommend that on your auto and home insurance that you carry the maximum $300,000 in liability insurance. Based on your assets, we recommend you cover $5 million worth of insurance. Another thing you need to consider is health insurance. Given that Leah is no longer employed by her employer, she does not have employer-sponsored health care. This means she needs to buy insurance on the private market. And she should buy the best plan on the market, given she is having a high-risk pregnancy. And 2 bundles of joy are twice the price. A good plan for her would be the Platinum Plan of Pennsylvania.
If you choose to sell your business, you can utilize your new cash flows to diversify your portfolio. You may want to consider investing in a portfolio that is predominantly stocks with a few tax-free bonds, such as municipal bonds, because you and your family can incur that risk. With such portfolio, your dividends will be taxed on the 15 to 20% rate, but your bond interest will be tax-free. The second option you may want to consider is a savings plan for your children's education. When they are born, you can open a Pennsylvania 529 investment plan, which essentially is a savings plan tied to an investment. This plan may be opened in any state, and due to the low administration costs and the best index fund management, we hope you consider opening one in Nevada. The key to the 529 plan is that the growth in the investment is tax-free, and you can deduct up to $14,000 per child on your state tax returns. With your children's future in mind, we also hope you consider writing a will and forming a trust for your children, both as a means to transfer wealth and as a means to provide security should something happen to you.
Mr. and Mrs. Gutierrez, the competitive pilot accountant team is grateful for the opportunity to work with you. If you have any questions, contact us or reference our support documents. Thank you.